this is the new EOS 5D Mark III. As you can see, this is freshly out from the oven. It's 22.3 megapixel, 6 frames per second, ISO from 100 to 25,600, and is loaded with a lot of new features that I think will get consumers excited. The menu system represents a big difference in terms of the way it is laid out as compared to the previous model. Like for example, this is similar to the older model, but you have other features like for example, the autofocus is just like the 1DX. You have the same different styles, like for example AI servo, you have USM lens, assist firing beam, one-shot AF release priority. All these are new. You have all the different settings, like for example, you can file numbering, you can even select your own file name. So this is something new that is not available in the previous model. So you can actually set different settings, like for example, you have a preset code, you have user setting 1 and user setting 2. So you can have different type of settings for the file menu. Okay, and then in terms of video system, you have two. You have NTSC and PAL, and the thing about NTSC and PAL is that you can actually have different kind of frame rates for NTSC and for PAL. As you know, PAL is 25, NTSC is 24. Then you have, of course, the custom shooting mode and all the different custom settings. And of course, you can actually, this is my menu, where you can actually program the most important settings that you want into the my menu settings, so you can have a few. You have all the settings down here, which you can actually access by using what we call the Q button, the quick start button. And you can actually have different settings just like that. This is in during live mode. You can even have the audio. You can actually set the audio manually. Alright, there are different settings over here, so you can actually increase the audio or decrease the audio. And then you have resolution. Then when you set, and you can see that there's a lot of different types of features in this menu. You have all eye and IPB.
Okay, explain that.
Yeah. All eye is basically each individual frame. Let's say for example, you use PAL system and 1920 by 1080 resolution. PAL system 25 frames. So when you want to do editing, it is frame accurate, because all eye means that you can actually compress the images or the video footage individual frame compress. If IPB, basically it's they take a few frames and compress together. It's inter-frame, while the all eye is intra-frame. That means it's per frame. So you can do frame accurate editing in the new 5D Mark III. Like for example, there is a headphone jack here, over here, that you can actually use external microphone. Earphone.
What about HDMI live rendering?
No. Cannot feed out. You can feed out live, but it's not full HD.
Okay.